and welcome to another Just Enough Heshy show. And by the way, Dave, what a wonderful show before us. Dave Meddy, a wonderful show. He never announces me, but I love him because he's so handsome. You are handsome. Esty, my beautiful co-host, welcome back to another show.
What's up?
You know, everybody, Esty had a comedy show last week, and she
man.
was so funny. I wanted to tell everybody, but she threatened me not to let anybody come and watch her.
You just told everybody, though.
Right, but it's last week. It's too late.
Okay, fine.
Okay. And Misha, welcome back. I have a lot of things to fight with you about, and I did win the bet, Misha.
No.
What?
Okay, Misha. We'll have a discussion. Everybody will vote. Everybody will have a chance. You're listening to the Just Enough History Show, everybody. You can call into the show at 718-303-9090 to discuss a lot of things which we have up this week. You can just you can click on my link, the Just Enough History Show link. And you could, what else? Go to Facebook or to Twitter, click on our links, and do a whole bunch of stuff, right, Esty?
Yep.
Okay, and we're going to start with who's paying for the show because we got to get rocking and rolling. We have so many things to do tonight.
Okay. We have Software Fusion Inc. They're a software development company that can propel your business to new heights. With the right idea, software has the ability to automate and streamline areas of business that otherwise would have been handled manually. Software Fusion Inc. creates affordable.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Anyways, they've been doing this for 15 years. They're a great company. You should call them up for a free consultation at 718-215-9800. Get a free consultation. We have Pescata Carne, a wonderful meat restaurant located at 509 Avenue P. They have skirt steak and duck and handmade gnocchi and a bunch of other exotic dishes. And they have a sister restaurant, Pescata New York Dairy.
I know that the meat place is a great place, but I just love this dairy place.
I'm also a dairy person. It's a preference. I know someone should eat meat for breakfast, like all day, every day.
Really?
Yeah, just
okay.
the type
well,
of.
I had leftover Chinese for breakfast last week. That's why I'm starting my diet. Plus, for other reasons, which we're going to discuss on the show.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, we have Pescata New York. They have amazing, delicious foods. I love their mashed potatoes and their teriyaki sauce.
I tried those waffles. Oh wow, delicious. Where are they located?
They're located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. Yeah, they're really amazing. And we have Orchidia. It's a restaurant in Borough Park located at 4815 12th Avenue. They have a all-you-can-eat buffet every day from 12 to 3, including coffee and tea, $25 a person. You should check them out. They're also open at night. And they also do catering for.
Right, they made my son's engagement party. Beautiful event.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
Really nice.
So yeah, and of course we have. If you're looking to get lower rates on your house.
I am. I'm looking to do the solar thing. I looked into it. It seems very cool. I have an appointment set up for next.
Yeah. So this is what people don't realize. Basically, the government wants people to use solar because it saves electricity. Mm-hmm. So they're willing to lower your taxes on your house, and your electricity bill will be cheaper because it's using the sun more than a machine or a factory. Right. And people are wary of new things, but this is something that you're gonna all get on board. Whether it's today, tomorrow, 5 years from now, it's gonna happen. Everyone who's eligible it's getting there. So yeah, if you would like solar panels for your house and lower your taxes and your electricity bill, you should reach out to solar@rejuice.com or call 215-694-0443 and they'll check if you're eligible because not everybody is. If you're eligible, you get free solar panels, and if your roof is broken, you need it fixed, they'll fix your roof for you. And if you have a tree that needs to be cut down, they'll cut down your tree for you in order to give you solar panels. They're really they're very helpful.
I don't need that. By the way, Esther, I went into this store called Buckles. I actually thought that they had men's shoes too, but it's only for women.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's cool. I mean, I wouldn't fit into any of those shoes, but they're cute.
Right, they're like for kids?
No, he has his own name, but not kids, adults.
They don't have size 13 women? I think that's maybe men's size.
I don't know what that means, really, 13 women, but that's okay. Let me give you my side of the commercials. By the way, again, I want to bring up this young gentleman. He owns a barbershop at 4225 18th Avenue. It's called 777 Barbershop, 4225 18th Avenue, Brooklyn. What a wonderful place. He does handicap ramp access for all the people in the wheelchairs. He gives discounts to all handicapped people and those special people in the hospitals and senior citizens. Use him, guys. I love him. I go in there purposely because he's such a wonderful man. Again, his name is Sam, 777 Barbershop, 4225 18th Avenue. It's on the corner of 18th Avenue and East 2nd. Just a kind, wonderful, good man. And he does great work. You should see what he does with my hair. He actually makes me look younger. And then, of course, we have Chamula Jewelers. They're a family-owned business for over 40 years, specializing in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. Or just bring in your own jewelry to redesign and freshen up for a new look. Chamula Jewelers, SD.
They got the sparkle for you.
They're located again at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. And then, of course, we have ttstyles.com, Tahila Tishla. She does she does wigs, makeups, and all the stuff that you need for a wedding or special events. Well, you can laugh whatever you want. I don't wear a wig, but she does beautiful work here. She makes you look nice for your events.
No, I believe that.
Okay, 718-675-6842. Again, 718-675-6842. Tahila Tishla. You can look at her website at teeteestyles.com. Now, I had a fight with her husband, which is my son.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Misha. And I told my son I'm not talking to him anymore. I don't know. I just got into one of those moods.
Oh.
Yeah, but I forgive him. I don't really forgive him, but
I don't know. I feel like you should be able to, like, if siblings getting along is great.
He thinks he's the boss.
It's not he thinks he's the boss. You're taking it as a threat. He's just trying to help
I paid
out.
for his college, his school, his
So now you own him for the rest of his life.
That's what he's saying. He's saying, "Oh no, I helped you out. Of course you helped me out. You're my son.
You help each other out. That's the whole point."
Right, but he thinks whatever. Anyways,
Don't worry, he'll visit you when you're old.
No, so I told him he can't come to the house anymore. He says, "I can come visit mommy whenever I want." And then he took mommy on his side, and they both teamed up against me.
So maybe you can, like, be more compassionate towards him and understand where he's coming from.
I texted him and I said, I forgive you, but you're still a jerk. He didn't respond.
Because what are you supposed to respond to that? Love you, Dad. Yes. Thank you for being so tough on me sometimes.
Yes, exactly. You got it down right, Esther. And then, of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions. Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with stop work orders, vacate orders, inspections, code compliance. We show you how to get out of. I tell you, this week I had people with criminal tickets. We had people with stop work orders, vacate orders. Okay, not this week yet, but I'm preparing this week for a big week of like 4 serious inspections to put people back in their houses. I even helped somebody on Friday, SD, turn on the gas right before Shabbos. 6 apartments with no gas and no heat. And I got them gas and heat turned on the last minute. Okay, so just say, Heshy, you're wonderful.
Heshy, you're wonderful.
Thank you. Finally, somebody agrees. We're located at 5318 16th Avenue in Borough Park, Brooklyn, on the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street. You can call for private appointments at 718-871-0382 or just pop in and come say hello. Again, Green Line Building Solutions, 718-871-0382, 5318 16th Avenue. And then, of course, my favorite grocery store, Wolf's Grocery Store. Located at 2362 Nostrand Avenue. They're open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They'll repack your orders. They'll pre-pack your orders. They'll I don't know what they'll do.
Yeah, he won't give you a 10% discount if you call him handsome, but you should call him handsome anyways.
Right. I love him. Anyway, 718-252-1863. 718-252-1863. Located on the corner of Avenue J and Nostrand Avenue. And you know, when I wasn't feeling well and I had that thing, the stitches in the back of my head, he went and bought me. He says, "What do you want?" I told him I want those little fish eggs. They're called caviar. And he gave me a hope. And I told him I want to pay. He wouldn't let me pay. He gave me a nice package.
Grocery stores sell caviar?
I don't know, but they have them prepackaged today, like the crab and the.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yeah, you can buy it in ShopRite, and yeah, it's kosher. It's very cool.
I love those guys. Yeah.
And then, of course, we have this young man. It's called Lobo Lighting.
Okay.
Okay, so he does special lighting events. I don't know what that noise is, but for the thing, Lobo Lighting. You can reach him at Lobo, LOBOLIGHTING 1129 @gmail.com. His name is Shia. He does special lighting events for weddings and bar mitzvahs and any kind of party events you want. He's giving a Hanukkah discount of 10%. So call him up. He'll give you a nice 10% discount. And you can call him at 917-238-4694, 917-238-4694. Matter of fact, he came in and he visited me this week, and he said such nice things to me, and he showed me pictures and stuff at his events. He does a very cool job.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Let's hire him for our next event.
We should. So that's our...
Wait, first let's plan to make an event.
Okay, no problem.
Hanukkah's coming up, perfect time.
Perfect timing. That's right. Hanukkah's coming up. We might be off on the Hanukkah holidays. No,
we are.
And the first night, I don't know, because don't we have to light candles?
That's true.
Right. We'll see if it comes out on a Monday or something. Whatever. Of course, it comes out on a Monday.
Yeah.
So now, Misha, which Misha never laughs at my jokes.
No, he does. He's an inside laugher. Like not everybody laughs on the outside.
He's an inside laugher. Anyways,
that's gonna become a thing.
We're gonna give you my first. I'm gonna give you my quote of the day. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
If I find it. It's a very good quote. I told it to you before, and here it goes, Mishan. I believe this quote, and it really does reflect me as well because it happened to me. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one mistake to lose it.
Yep. Unfortunately.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, here's my joke for the day. Ready?
Let's do this.
Nisha, you got to say yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
So we were sitting in the living room many years ago with my little son Yaakov. He was about 8 years old, second grade, third grade, and he was assigned a paper on childbirth. As we're sitting there, me, Linda, and him, he was doing his homework. I was reading the newspaper. Linda was reading a book and doing something. And he asked me, he says, how was I born?
Mm-hmm.
So Linda right away says, honey, the stork brought you, you know, the little birdie, that's the myth, the stork.
Yeah.
Okay. So Yaakov said, okay, so how was daddy born? So again, my wife says, me and your daddy were also born by the stork.
Mm-hmm.
She says, okay, and how was grandpa and grandma born? So again, Linda says, well, sweetie, the stork brought them too. Yaakov was squirming in his little chair, and I guess he didn't understand, and he started to write his homework paper. The next day, we get a call from his teacher, Mrs. Grouse. He says, listen, Yaakov submitted in the paper, and I wanted you to hear what his opening statement was. I said, okay. And he says, in his report, he writes, the report has been very difficult to write because there hasn't been any natural childbirths in our family for 3 generations.
What was it a paper on?
It was a paper on childbirth.
Oh.
So he's supposed to explain that the children come from the mother's stomach and so on. So in our case, there's no babies coming from the stomach. They all come by stork.
Why did they ask him to write this paper?
I don't know what these schools do, okay? But he's a very smart little boy, and he grew up to be a big boy who ran to Israel, and my sons are helping him, and I forget.
I know, you got to stop being hurt
I'm
by
not
that.
happy. I miss him.
Okay.
So to punish him, I'm not going to visit him.
What? So you miss him, so you're going to punish yourself just to punish him?
Yeah.
That's so stupid. What is it? Cut off your nose to spite your face?
So I actually did look into buying tickets to go visit him.
Oh,
Where does he
man.
live?
But I'm holding myself back
What
just
if
to
you let
punish
go
him.
of your anger and just...
I'm not angry. I'm not angry, Esty.
No, it's more about like, I'm right, I have to win.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, Misha, tell her.
Absolutely not. I completely
By the way,
disagree.
Misha, was that a funny joke?
That was funny. That was
Okay,
good.
so before we start our show, which we're going to start our show, and I have a lot of things to talk about, I want to tell you that, first of all, Esty, I love your comedy show, even though nobody came to it. Esty wants to be an actress and a comedian.
Nobody came to it?
The place was
Packed.
I,
Yeah, he was...
I didn't come, but the place was packed. You were very funny.
I know that.
Okay. And people actually paid to
I mean,
come to
don't
the
push
show.
That's
it.
true.
But the place was packed.
Was she,
Hey!
Misha, was she funny?
She was funny. She
I don't
was
think
funny.
it... Were you there?
No,
You
but I
missed
heard
it.
rave
I
reviews.
didn't want to put it on Facebook because it wasn't perfect.
But Esty also wants to be an actress, and I think she's doing a great job.
I would vote for her.
Yeah, I faked my whole life,
If
so
there
no
were
kidding.
elections for actresses.
Okay.
Yeah, what about for president?
Not for president.
Let's
Let's take some time.
So,
Let's take some
so
time.
can I tell you something? Do you know that I signed up to be a kidney donor?
I saw the bumper sticker on the back of your car.
So I'm very serious, and I got a lot of people to sign up with me, and I went through all my tests. I just did my final test, Esty.
And?
So they approved me to give a kidney on one condition,
Uh-huh.
that I have to lose 65 to 70 pounds by June,
Oh.
and they will find a match for me to give a kidney.
Oh, like they're doing you a favor. You're gonna save a life, but they're doing you a favor.
Well,
like if
they
you lose
will-
weight,
no,
then
no,
we'll
but
accept
they
you.
won't
Well,
give
now
me-
you have an excuse.
Well, they won't give me an operation because they don't want to gamble with my life if I'm too heavy.
Okay, fine. That seems
So,
nice.
so here's the deal I made. I started my diet yesterday. Today was my first day in the gym. I did 15 sit-ups. I know you're gonna laugh at me. 100 machine sit-ups. I did a mile and a half on the treadmill. I'm gonna try to push my numbers higher. I did 45 pounds, 2 sets of lifting, and I did the eucalyptical machine for.
I think you should start with cardio before you try to build muscle,
So
because
that's
muscle
what
will
I
make you
did. So
weigh more.
I did a 45-minute workout. I had breakfast before, and my diet now consists of breakfast, of eggs and some garlic and some of this. No more bread or cake ever. And I'm gonna have a nice lunch of a fish, a salmon, or whatever it is. And I'm
Protein.
gonna skip dinner every night.
What?
Water and yogurt, whatever it is.
Okay.
And I told Linda not to buy anything for the house anymore. No snacks, no cakes, only those granola.
So you don't have cigarettes. You don't have food. What are you gonna live for?
Oh, and I quit smoking for 6 months.
Congratulations.
Yeah, now is my 6 months. So if I can make it to June and lose, so my goal is like this. I have decided, I spoke to Robert Fish, I donate my time and money to an organization called Sheva Sacher. We feed 101 families every Shabbos. Our packages are about $75 to $150 every week. Our budget this year is going to be just for food that we buy, forget donations and other stuff, is over $390,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to raise at least 25% of it. So for every pound I lose, I'm going to donate $250. And my goal is to lose 100 pounds. I want my listeners and my friends to match me. I want you all that
Wait, $250 for every pound?
Every pound I lose.
So only rich listeners can afford to sponsor
no,
you.
you can send in $1, $5, $10.
Oh, for every pound with you.
If I gain a pound, do I get $250?
Okay, it's still foolish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lose. I have 7 months. I'm going to try to lose at least 10 to 12 pounds a month, which means I have to come up with $2,500. That's going to be my goal, not only to raise the money, but I want you to give me. I want people to give me inspiration that I don't cheat you or lie to you. So I want you to send in the money to Justin of Heshy, to my office, 5318 16th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11204. Or you can go to Zelly or one of those quick pays and send in a donation to my AOL account, tischlerfamily@aol.com, tischlerfamily.com. Put in there that the donation for the Shevis Achim donation fund. And I will lose that weight. If you make me do it, I'm going to lose 100 pounds by June. You watch, everybody. Not only are you going to save my life, but I'm going to give a kidney and save somebody else's life.
Are you going to be mad when you can get paid for a kidney and you already donated a kidney?
No.
Okay,
no,
fine.
I saved somebody's life. I'm not going to be mad at nobody.
Okay,
are you crazy in your head? I'm going to be very happy. Anyways.
So wait, so you don't have cigarettes, you don't have food. What do you have to live for now?
No, I have friends. I have funny times. I have my radio show. I help people all day long. I have
haters gonna hate. I quit smoking 4 years ago, and I'm completely vegan.
You still have food, man. He's giving away both. There's like nothing left. I don't know how you guys are alive.
Yeah, honestly, I live a much healthier. I
okay,
feel
so
a lot better.
For?
What do I live for?
Yeah.
For enjoyment of life.
Well, Esty
quits. You can't enjoy food or cigarettes.
You do know that Esty quit.
You don't do drugs.
That's like saying enjoying heroin is.
Esty quit smoking and she started again. That's why.
Yeah, I quit for like a month, and then I went to Florida, and I was like, okay, why did I quit? Because it was too cold outside. Now, in Florida, it was so warm. I was like, I can't not smoke. It's crazy.
I just can't inject cancer.
Well, everybody, you can click on our link and watch. You can
I'm totally fine with that.
Esty,
I believe I'm gonna die when I'm gonna die. Maybe get hit by a bus. I'm not gonna not smoke just in case that's the way I die. It's too complicated.
It's just a miserable, painful death, and like no one wants.
Death is miserable and painful. Some deaths are easy.
But I'm happy
in your sleep.
Yeah, if you're hit by a bus, it's pretty easy. If you're dying of lung cancer for 12 years.
I'm sure God wants me to have a painless death, and He'll choose a bus over a cigarette.
Unless God is real.
I'm going to be by
right. So then.
But Esty, listen to me. Esty, if I lose the weight and I quit smoking, I can go to the beach in the summer, wear one of those
Speedos.
No,
nobody's ever allowed to wear a Speedo. I don't care how well they're built.
Yes,
Speedos are always wrong.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Do it.
You believe in Speedos on the beach?
Change your Facebook profile picture.
No,
do it on like a surfboard.
No, I'm not going to do that. Maybe a surfboard with a t-shirt. Anyways, Esty. Yeah.
Oh wow. So I wanted to talk about. Sorry, I lost the thing. So apparently we have a lot of listeners from prison, and they they listen to our show. They don't have a lot to be entertained by, and somebody gave in a letter saying how much they enjoyed our show, and I wanted to read it, so that so people can see that we're super funny and awesome.
Go ahead. Let's see what they said.
This is what it says. It says, Dear Uncle Heshy, I can't wait for the show tonight. My only entertainment here in prison is the radio, books, and magazines. There's a TV, but they are turned to reality shows and similar stuff, so I have no interest in that. This means I listen to hours and hours of radio each week. This includes NPR shows, WABC call-in shows, and other Jewish programming on 6:20 a.m. And I can say that honestly and truthfully, the Justin of Heshy show is the best of the bunch. Woo.
Wow. All right.
There's no other radio host that is as open, funny, or self-critical as you. No other Jewish programming, including all the film newspapers and shows, shed a light on the corrupt politicians and the so-called askanim.
Wow.
I
am doing good tonight.
Yeah, who are interested in their self-promoting. You are truly a community leader. You help the people most often ignored by the rest of the so-called askanim. I don't even know how to say this. The fact that you've been in an unfortunate situation didn't mean that when you came out of it, you put it behind you. Just the opposite. You work harder and harder for people like me with no glory seeking or covered. You do it just to be a good person.
Wow.
I know that you receive heaps of criticism and hate from lowlife and losers. He's using your words.
Yeah, those are my words.
Too often people reach out to you to spread hate, which is why I want to counterbalance that and send you love just like the love you share with so many people. Thank you for everything, your friend Ellie. P.S. I know you would never read such praise on the air.
Okay, stop that. Let's go.
Because you run away from covered, but they asked that I read it so people can hear how loved you really are by so many people.
You're
So
right.
I'm reading it so that
You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
So that's good. It's people actually like the show, and we give them a reason to live because they don't have cigarettes or food, right?
That's it.
Do they?
There's nothing else to live
some
for.
cigarettes are snuck in.
Cigarettes, I think they're not allowed to have. I think some places.
But their food's not that great. So it's like, so you guys are like forcing yourself to be in prison when you don't have to be.
No,
I'm not forcing myself not to take heroin because it's just not
exactly. By the way,
I just heard meth might be good for you.
I just want you to know, I was watching TV the other night, and this is why I'm upset with a lot of your politicians, Misha.
Are we going to talk about the midterms now? Let's talk about.
I'm going to talk about the midterms in a minute, but before I get there, I just want you to know one thing: that when I ran for election, people laughed at me that, oh, Heshy, you didn't get enough votes. So I was following this young, disturbed child in one of the voting booths. That this is the second time he's there, and I placed a video of me following him because he counts our votes and he's disturbed. He has some issues.
I thought a computer counts it.
No, but when you open the box, you have to turn a key, you have to play with it, and I saw him mess up 800 votes. And I'm walking down the street, about 5,000 people told me they voted for me, but it's not possible because the voting booths don't say it. I know that there's some kind of election fraud going on. So I got this crazy text from this kid, Mayor Brevda. He used to come to our house all the time. And he says, oh, Heshy, I knew you were a little nuts, but I'm disturbed with you, and I'm upset with you, how you scream at a disturbed child, and how you, but he has no right to be there counting my vote. If you're so happy that you want a disturbed child, let him babysit your kid, not count my vote, which is one of the most important things in my freedom. And he counted the votes. I saw him mess up the votes. I bet you that I won.
How did he mess up the votes?
He turned the machine, and somehow 800 votes got messed up.
How?
So you're telling me how, if you would look at the newspapers and all the breaking news articles that came out this week, you would see there was a breaking news article that I taped, that I copied and pasted, that it said that I don't know what it said, but it said something bad, that what happened is something that a lot of the vote, and if you notice all over the United States, they're recounting votes in Florida and so on due to the mess up in all the election places, and votes are being messed
up. That's not why they're recounting.
They're even firing the New York State, or they want to fire Board of Elections chairman for messing up a lot of the votes.
Oh, okay, but that's not why they're recounting in Florida.
I understand that, but something is wrong with these voting
machines. Why are they recounting in Florida?
They're recounting in Florida because the gubernatorial race and the Senate race are within a half a percentage point. And whenever it's that close, there's an automatic recount.
Let me ask you, do people count it or a machine counts it?
Machine counts it the first time. If it's within a half a percentage point, machine counts it the second time.
They're saying,
if it's still within a certain margin, then it's counted by hand.
So I want to give you, there's a breaking news that the entire U.S. election system is in question. Fraudulent and suspicious activities reported nationwide.
Are you reading Trump's tweets?
I don't care what I'm reading, and always Democrat. And I want you to know something. I saw these guys who are inside, like Frank Sedio, the fat pig drunk, who's the head of the.
Remember Mouse. Mouse is the only acceptable insult.
And my competitor, David Schwartz, they walked into the election voting places when I wasn't allowed in. They were able to speak to the coordinator and the sick child. So I believe that they told them to mess up the votes and cheat me out of a few thousand votes.
Why would they, for 3,000 votes?
This way they won the election because I should have won.
There's a lot of holes in this story.
I know there's a lot of holes in the story, but it makes no difference.
I just thought they had a foolproof system. Like, this is the most important thing about rights.
Yeah, these votes are not counted by hand, especially in New York.
They should have both, just for fun. The machine counts it and the people count it.
Well, there's a problem.
The machine counting would not give results. Hand counting would not give results for weeks, months, maybe.
Well, the point.
What about weighing it? Like by how much it weighs? Just choosing which pile?
People mark a little bit harder for Republicans.
This goes into a computer. It's scanned. It should work right away. And still, they're taking it out. All I know is I saw the kid mess up 800 votes, and I didn't want him back. I made a complaint that he shouldn't come back, and they brought him back again. You know what the kid did? He came out screaming at me, called the cops on me. He shouldn't be. And I said, who are you, cop, that I shouldn't vote? I'm not even running for election. And he came out and measured that we stood 100 feet away. This kid has issues, and you put him in to count my votes. Unacceptable.
But I thought it's a machine that counts it.
But he's there when after the machine they turn a key.
Is there a way to tamper with the machines?
Yeah.
If it's possible, then we have a whole bigger problem.
I saw them tampering. I saw them tampering with the machine.
That doesn't mean that you can actually tamper with the results that it counts.
Well, he messed it up.
Tampering by touching the machine.
He might have deleted the numbers.
You can't do that.
I think he did.
We should find out. We should buy a machine, find out what we can tamper with.
Then how come they're saying that Cuomo and the guy, the head of the Board of Elections, has to be fired because people were waiting outside online. The machines got messed up due to wet ballots. Some of the machines weren't working or weren't counting. There was a bunch of issues all over on
These are all technical issues.
So why? After all
why
these
are there
years,
technical issues
all over the place, and people's votes are not being counted?
Do you want to pay more in taxes to upgrade?
We already do. We already owe so much.
But we don't have the budget right now to completely replace our election system.
No.
In order to change all the polling stations, like in Texas, the ballot, the entire ballot system. One of the reasons that they say that the governor race the Senate race in Florida went to Republicans was because there's the ballot structure had them under a whole bunch of instructions on the left-hand side, and it was just a structure of these things.
It depends on the inside people setting up the balloting, like my competitors, like the guys head of the district leader, Frank City, are setting up so newcomers like me can't win.
No, but newcomers did. That bartender did.
The bartender won only because she was. I don't know why she won, and I'll be honest with you, she shouldn't be there.
Can I tell you when I went to
I'm very impressed with her.
Well, I'm not impressed with her
at all. Isn't she a socialist?
And doesn't she? Doesn't she hate Israel?
No.
She hates the Jews or something.
She doesn't hate Israel. She doesn't hate the Jews.
Hello. When I went to vote, I asked them, like, oh, how do I vote? I wanted to make sure I got it right. They're like, if you're a Democrat, vote in all these boxes. If you're a Republican, vote all these boxes. I'm like, are you kidding me? So you don't even want me to know about each candidate. I just vote for whoever's on my team. No questions asked.
It's not the responsibility to teach you about each candidate.
I know. But for him to say, oh, if you're a Democrat, just vote everyone Democrat. That's what we're doing now. We're just like, whichever team you're on, just stick by their side. Don't investigate each person individually. That's ridiculous.
Do you know that you even had a right to write in your own name or anybody's name if you want?
I don't know where that.
I did that for Supreme Court Justice.
Yeah.
What did you do? Who'd you write in?
My name.
Wait, I'm gonna do that in all my votes from now on.
You
it
should.
Sounds awesome.
You could do that. You can do it for governor, senator,
I don't know. And then,
president.
Hello.
Yeah.
And then
I wrote in Michelle Obama.
Oh God, please no.
Hello. Then my dad came in and there were some questions, which I was so happy. I didn't know that we get to make laws.
Yeah.
They asked, do you want to, I think, limit how much money people can take? My father's like, say no to everything. I'm like, what? Shouldn't I read it, figure out what it is, as opposed to just like putting it? Like people are just voting.
Did you read it?
I read it, and I wrote yes for 2 of them, and one I didn't understand, so I just wrote no.
By the way, you know, one of our people that we endorsed for the candidate, which I like very much, Simcha Eichenstein, our assemblyman-elect, he's elected. He took over for Dov Hikind. Thank God the Dov Hikind's gone. Now we have finally a nice, young, smart, intelligent man.
I didn't even know
Thank
about
God. Yes, Simcha Eichenstein replaced him. Thank God we have a normal guy, a young guy who actually is going to care about our neighborhood, our community, and he is going to help with legislation properly.
I'm just saying that it's ridiculous that people are voting unconsciously. Be mindful when you vote about who you're voting for, why you're voting for, not just choosing anything.
Here's my message. Here's my message.
You should have a literacy test. If you cannot pass basic English,
but
then you probably shouldn't vote.
But everybody, I want to give you, Misha, we got to pick up a few calls, but I want to give you a message. The message is a lot of these politicians, they don't really care about us. For example, I love my councilman, Kalman Yeager, but he's so busy now. Instead of the community, he's busy trying to remove an elected official position called public advocate. Now, Tisha James started there. The mayor de Blasio started there. Now, all of a sudden, he's busy trying to write a bill. Be busy with the opioids epidemic. Be busy with other stuff. Don't be busy sitting here and working on removing the political position. Go yourself, term limits, and just do it one time. Anyways, let's take a few calls, everybody. Esty, push a button, and let's say hello to line 2.
Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy, Esty, and Misha. Hello?
Something wrong with the phones again, Esty. Or is it something wrong with our video? No.
Hello.
Hello.
Is anybody out there?
Push the next button, Esty. Let's go. We got to take at least one call tonight. Hello, you're on there with Heshy, Esty, and Misha.
Can you hear me?
We hear you beautifully.
Oh, thank you so much, Amy. What's that? Listen, the Democrat Party is the anti-Semitic, anti-Israel party. Linda Sarsour runs that party with Farrakhan. No Democrat has ever been asked to denounce Louis Farrakhan as the face of the Democrat Party, who called me, because I'm Jewish, the devil and a termite. No Democrat, and there's all the hundreds of pictures with Obama, Louis Farrakhan, Maxine Waters,
I'm gonna cut in here, Amy, because right now you're just spewing things that are just not true. There's one photo with Obama and Farrakhan.
There's hundreds of
There
them.
is not
You're
hundreds
lying
of
if you're
photos.
racist. You hate Israel.
I don't hate Israel. I'm actually going to Israel next week.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to visit Israel. I'm going to be in Tel Aviv.
Wait a minute,
Because
Misha,
I gave you
Misha,
that too.
Misha, why don't you listen to Amy? And also, what about
She's lying.
What about Jerry
Can I have
Nadler?
mine?
Jerry
You ready?
Nadler. Jerry
You're
Nadler.
lying.
What about Jerry Nadler, Amy? Tell him about Jerry Nadler.
Well, one second. First of all, Amy, why do you think Linda Sarsour?
They love
Let
CDS
him
like
finish.
Ben Cardin and Schumer. Linda Sarsour runs this Democrat Party.
She's not even an elected
Are you
official.
kidding us?
She's not even an elected official.
I'm sorry, honey. What?
She's not an elected official.
You don't have to be elected official to be behind us.
I'll give you Linda Sarsour. I'll give you Linda Sarsour, and I'll give you Louis Farrakhan. I'll give you Louis Farrakhan. But
You leftist Democrats hate Israel. You were leftist Democrats like the entire.
that's
Democrat Party.
ridiculous, Amy. I mean,
Linda
that's really
Sarsour was
unbelievably
so-
offensive because I have a lot of
Can I
ties to
please
Israel. No, because you're calling out a whole bunch of people. 75% of Jews are registered Democrats. You're saying that 75% of Jews hate Israel and hate Jews? That's really disrespectful. That's
No,
very
it's not.
rude.
You're disrespectful because the leftist Democrats hate it. They don't care about Israel. Are you kidding?
I just think it's a
And
broad
Linda
statement.
Sarsour, wait, hold on. You guys love the Iran deal.
Isn't Alan Dershowitz a Democrat?
You guys love that Iran deal. Can I?
What was wrong with the Iran deal?
Oh, the Iran deal was terrible. She's right. That was
The Iran
worst
deal was the best thing that ever happened. in that
Never.
region.
No, it was. Linda
lying.
Sarsour was so happy she took out Marty
She's
Goldman.
not an elected official. She's irrelevant. She runs
She's
the women's
very
march.
relevant. She's the women's movement. She's with George Soros, who hates Israel. George
What are you
Soros.
talking about?
George
Let me
Soros
speak.
is a
Let
bad
me
man.
speak.
George Soros is a bad
Let me
man.
speak,
George
'cause I'm telling
Soros
you
is one of the
you can't
greatest
handle it.
philanthropists ever to live.
Let Amy finish. Go ahead, Amy.
Please.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Boycott, divest, sanction. BDS movement started by the Democrats and George Soros, Linda Sarsour. They funded with J.
BS.
This is the Democrat Party, is the anti-Semitic, only Republicans are pro-Israel, like Trump. There was not one.
Right, like David
one
Duke, right?
Democrat that was in Jerusalem. We were there, May 14th, 2018, moving our embassy to Jerusalem. Not one Democrat was there. This is an anti-Semitic Democrat Party. It is not bipartisan.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Can I say something? It's a very broad statement when you say all Democrats are against Israel.
Yes.
You can say some are, but all is a very big statement. Not all Republicans or all Democrats are anything.
No.
This is the problem with
All
people are
Republicans
completely
are
uneducated.
pro-Israel.
Anyways, Amy, thank you for your call, Amy. We appreciate it.
Oh, I can hear you.
Amy, thank you for your call.
But they are the Democrat Party. It's not bipartisan anymore.
I know. I'm disappointed.
It's okay.
with
I'm
my-
going to change that when I run as independent in 10 years.
Amy, I am disappointed with my party. I am disappointed with guys like Jerry Nadler.
Are you a registered Democrat?
I'm a
Very
registered,
important.
but I'm
With
a
Louis Farrakhan.
Amy,
Louis Farrakhan isn't any worse than Yosef Mizrahi. The things that comes out of his mouth.
Amy, thank you for your call. By the way, I am a Democrat. I'm disappointed. And Jerry Nadler is another idiot that's got reelected over Naomi Levine, and now he's going to go prosecute our president. And they say that they're going to try to impeach him now that the Democrats aren't judged.
Impeach him for what?
I have money on it, so
I don't know.
Are you going to
Anyways,
get impeached?
let's
That
take
he's gonna
another
get
call.
impeached.
Because you want him to be?
No, I think that he has fit the parameters, the criteria in order for an
You
impeachment
know what?
process.
He hasn't done anything different than any other president.
Hold on.
We
No,
can get
Esty.
into that, but
And
let's
so
take
let me-
another call.
Before we take another call, I just want you to know something. Every other president has been a political, smart person. They know about different issues. But Trump is a businessman. So Trump was walking in there with really making real deals. The man is not like an Obama who just has a team around him. Trump is going in there with smart, with brains, with intelligence. You're right, he's a guy from the streets and he doesn't know, he's not politically savvy. But the man is business savvy and he's able to put these other presidents from other countries in their place and say, listen, your deal is no good. When Obama sits there and shivers with the Iran deal and gives them billions of our dollars when he should have just shut his mouth.
That's untrue.
Well, take a call.
Basically, what you guys are disagreeing on is what the Iran deal is.
One second, you just made a claim on the radio that was completely untrue. Obama did not give billions of dollars of our money. Obama unfroze billions of dollars that Iran owed. That was their money.
They should
We
have
just
because
we
they were-
froze it
they should
because
have
we
been-
said if you get rid of 96% of your enriched uranium, completely
But you know
dismantle
what?
your
But why
entire
did we
nuclear
freeze
program,
that money to begin with?
completely because they were trying to develop a new nuclear weapon.
they
Absolutely.
kidnapped.
Not to mention
they-
the 30 million or whatever it was that we
Excuse
owed them
me.
because we sold them weapons in 1970 and we didn't give them the
Misha.
weapons, so we had to return the money.
Okay, Misha, they kidnapped our hostages in Iran in the 1980s.
We've also done some stuff though, no?
Yeah, we also we
they
started a
funded-
revolution. We
They
installed
funded,
the Ayatollah.
they funded terrorism. Anyways, take another call, Esty.
Okay.
You're on the air with Heshy, Misha, and Esty. Misha's like flipping out. So talk to Misha if you want.
Hello?
Hello? Okay.
Scared them off.
Let's go. We scared them off. I hope they call back again or something's wrong with his phone. Misha, I have a question for you. Me and Z always fight about, and his friend Elkie fight about guns. Guns should be outlawed. Okay? Guns are a terrible, terrible thing. Okay?
Well, let's.
We'll take a call. We'll take
we
a call.
gotta end
before
that one.
Hello? You're on the air. Shut off your radio.
Yes, hi.
Hey.
Okay, my name is Moisey.
Moishi, shut off your radio because we have an echo at the back.
Okay, that's it. I shut it up.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know what? It's a real pity that your radio host, young radio host, is so much for Iran. For, you know what? I don't care how people call themselves, Democrats or Republicans. If person who assigned as, let's say, as president of the United States doesn't do his job, he worth nothing, and he puts country into misery.
Okay.
Trump, the first president in many years, who is doing real things and tries to put this country on its feet.
Really? He has a 60%.
Especially economy.
Misha,
Economy is a base. You have economy, you have everything.
okay.
Yeah, but he's adding to the.
let Misha answer. Go ahead, Misha.
So, Moshe, first of all, I didn't say that I support Iran. I don't support Iran. I wish
No.
that.
I mean, okay. Go ahead.
I wish that. I let you speak, so please let me speak. I wish that Iran will one day get to a point where they're democratically a capitalist and relatively socialist country where they can have freedom of speech and freedom of action, freedom of religion, and they can all live happily ever after. I hope that'll one day happen. It'll probably not happen for another 50 years or so, but hopefully one day. I don't support the Ayatollah. I don't support the Islamic regime within Iran. I don't think that they should have any. I think we should watch them very carefully, and we should. They should be on the world stage because otherwise we're not going to be able to watch them. With regard to the last point, 40% of America approves of Donald Trump. The average.
More. It's ready.
The average. I'm not
it's
talking
ready
about
in
Trump statistics. I'm talking
People
about.
have changed their minds
No,
since he's been
no,
a
no.
president.
I'm talking
I
about.
want
You can look this up right now.
Look it
I
up.
encourage you to look this up right now.
CNN.
Gallup, the most reliable research polling place in the world, Gallup has consistently polled him at 40% approval rating, which is the lowest average approval rating for someone at this level. He's much lower than Obama.
No way.
He's
Okay.
not accomplished.
Guys, you can't talk over each other. Misha, give us a closing statement. Go ahead.
What Trump has done with the economy is encouraged confidence in it. However, he's also added over $1 trillion to the deficit. So a lot of economists, and you can see this.
So did
One
Obama.
Are you
second.
crazy?
One second.
He didn't add.
Well, of course he did. What do you think he did with the tax cuts?
Right.
He added $1 trillion to the deficit.
He didn't add
I'm telling you, I'm talking about facts.
Right.
He added $1 trillion to the deficit, and a lot of economists are saying that it's going to be another bubble that's going to crash into a recession, and we'll
You
see what
have no
happens in about a
idea
year
what
from now. I'm not
happens.
saying
Well,
either way.
Well,
I'm
people
saying
are
this is what
doing good.
economists are
Lois,
saying.
everybody's working. Everybody's happy. That's the job.
Nobody's
that's
happy. Are you
everybody.
kidding
I'm happy.
me?
That's
Do
all
you
the
see
people
the
who think
divide in the country? 60%
That's
of
because
people
people are
don't
crazy.
approve of
gosh.
Trump. In other words, more than 50%
Not
of the
because of
country
anything
are
he
not
does, but
happy.
because in their head
One
he's
at
the
a
devil.
time. One at a time. And anyways,
Could I say something?
yeah, give us
Sure.
your closing statement, Moshe.
Okay. So several points. First of all, as your young
Misha.
yes, Misha, and there is a young woman. I understand here also.
Heshy.
Yeah.
Okay, so as she mentioned, during the Obama era, the national debt was increased much more. But wait a second. Okay, I am an engineer. Okay, I am working for the in the real production for the real production company. Okay, and I don't care what any Gallup or any other search says. I see and I participate in the economy myself. Economy, okay.
Moshe, let me finish up. Thank you for your call. You are right. I'm the same way like you. I'm part of the economy. I see it getting better. I see people doing jobs. You are right. The economy is getting better. Misha has no idea what he's talking about. We'll get to that.
What? Misha knows what he's talking about. He's just.
Can I just?
I disagree with you, and
okay,
I'll go fact.
So
you actually believe that Obama did more than Trump?
That's not what I said.
Like Trump's done more stuff though.
What has he done?
Okay, one thing that he did that was super great is apparently until now, we have to pay taxes from other countries if they
taxes. It's called tariffs. Go ahead.
Tariffs, and nobody had to pay for us.
They paid, but they paid less. Yeah.
And he made them pay more.
He's fighting.
He was like, "Excuse me, we're America. You should be paying us way more." I mean that was a great move.
I mean,
we have to do something.
It was potentially helpful. It's also crippling the steel industry in America.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because we're not exporting. What do you mean? Listen to half these people coming on NPR who talk about their entire industries are failing in the Midwest. Their entire industries are failing with bacon exports. I'm
gonna have to
with all these things because half of our soybean exports.
Guys, I gotta pay for the show, so we're gonna have to put you on hold. You're gonna think about that for 5 minutes.
Crippled.
Esty and Misha, you do know that I ran for political office recently and I lost.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I tried to win the thing, and I made a lot of T-shirts.
Okay.
And if you watch your YouTube, if you see here's a T-shirt that says. Heshy for District Leader, I'm showing it on the thing. I am not charging you. I am not charging you. If you want one of the Heshy District Leader T-shirts, which I lost the race, just send me email to the Just Enough Heshy Show at gmail.com.
The free T-shirt movement. Woo!
You get a free T-shirt on a losing election, and we can use a donation to the diet fund that I'm going to lose 70 to 100 pounds by June. That's a guarantee, and I want to raise over $100,000 to feed these 100 people that we do every single week. Esty, let's pay for the show. Who's doing our commercial? Who's paying for the show?
Yeah, we have Soft Fusion Inc., software development company that's been doing this for 15 years. It can help your business run smoother. For a free consultation, call 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne, amazing meat restaurant with a bunch of exotic appetizers and delicious dishes. Check them out. They're located at 509 Avenue P. They have and then there's Pescata New York. They're an amazing dairy restaurant located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. Amazing Belgian waffles and salmon shallots, and they have wraps. Apparently only lunchtime. I went there dinner time. Their wraps. They have a separate menu for lunch and dinner, so you don't get bored.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and so yeah, that's Pescata. They're awesome. Then of course we have Orchidia, located at 4815 12th Avenue. They have a lunch buffet every day from 12 to 3 at $25 per person, including coffee and tea. Check them out. They're awesome. And of course, if you are looking to get solar on your house to get your taxes lowered on your house and your electric bill lower, the government is going to reward you for getting solar panels on your house. So if you are interested and you're maybe eligible, it's completely free. Unless you want to buy them yourself, then that's a different story. But they are completely free. You can call 215-694-0443 to see if you are eligible, or reach out to solar@rejuice.com and find out. Yeah.
You have then, of course, Chamula Jewelers, located at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. You can call them for private appointments. Chamula Jewelers is a family-owned business for over 40 years and specializing in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. Or just bring in your old jewelry to redesign and freshen up. Chabula Jewelers, Esty.
I got the sparkle for you.
You always make me laugh when you say it. It's so nice. They're located again at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. And then, of course, you have ttstyles.com. Tahila Tishla, 718-675-6842. Call her up, make a private appointment with her. Check out her website, teestys.com. Even though I'm fighting with her husband, which is my son, who's wrong on this last argument. He's wrong.
Is he wrong?
He's wrong.
He's just trying to do what he thinks is best.
And he made me fight with my wife.
Oh, he made you fight? Nobody can make you do anything. That's a choice.
I had a fight with Linda because of Avram.
Nope.
I did.
No, you just had a fight.
I didn't.
Nobody can push you to do anything you don't want to do.
Disrespectful.
That might be true.
It happens between adults sometimes.
No, he wasn't an adult. He acted like a kid.
And you didn't?
I even called him fat.
Then who's acting like a kid?
I couldn't call him pig. I couldn't call him Nazi. He's my son.
Mouse, man. Mouse.
Anyways, 718-675-6842. At least she's the good new Tishla. I like Tahila.
Yeah?
Yeah. Avram, I'm just disappointed with right now.
Come on, you guys really need to figure your stuff out. It's been forever.
Well, anyways, 718-675-6842. Tahila Tishla. Check out our website, teestys.com for your wigs, your makeup, special events, and so on. And then, of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with your stop work orders, your vacate orders, your plans, your permits, your compliance. We help you with special inspections. We help you with DOB, FDNY, and DEP violations. We help you do settlements with the Department of Finance. Matter of fact, somebody called me now. He had a house he inherited from his father with 1.1 million in city violations.
Oh man!
Because it was a mistake. The man died, and I am now helping him reopen those cases and knock those violations down to very little. And this
does he need solar?
I don't know. I'll tell him to call you. We also just come by at 5318 16th Avenue in Brooklyn Borough Park, or just call us 718-871-0382, or just pop in on the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street and come visit us. And then, of course, my favorite grocery store, which I'm going to keep reminding you because I like Mr. Wolf, Chaim, even though as he tells me, yes, call him handsome. When you go into the store, his name is Chaim. Call him handsome. It's 2362 Nostrand Avenue, Wolf's Grocery Store, open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They'll pack your orders. They'll give you special orders. They'll give you good prices, I believe so. 718-252-1863. They even have a meat section that he tells me every day they get fresh steaks and meats and hamburgers packaged. He doesn't want to get old stuff. Every day he gets the fresh stuff. 718-252-1863. They're located on the corner of Avenue J and Nostrand Avenue, 2362 Nostrand Avenue. And, of course, you have my favorite barbershop that I'm not going to stop talking about, 777 Barbershop, located at 4225 18th Avenue in Brooklyn, the corner of 18th Avenue and 2nd Street, 718-484-2499. If you want an appointment or just I guess that's what barbers do, right? They have appointments for hairdressing, whatever. 718-484-2499. Speak to Sam. Wonderful.
Does he do women's hair or only men's?
I think they do women's hair there too.
Okay, I'm going to cut my hair soon.
Handicap accessibility. They have the ramp. They're good. They give discounts to seniors and handicapped. I like this guy.
Okay, are we done with the commercials?
We're done with the commercials, but
you want to talk about guns?
I want to talk about guns.
And I want to know who won your thing. Who's taking who to dinner?
Misha, I won the bet.
We were very, very definitive. One second. Just for the viewers.
Let me just remember.
You're over-talking me.
Okay.
The Republicans won hands down the Senate, and not just hands down. They won a lot of extra numbers.
What was the bet?
The bet was that one of the houses will be Democrat and one of the houses will be Republican.
Who said that?
He said that. You said that both would be Democrat. He said one would be Democrat, one would be Republican.
I checked the video again. I have the minute mark. It's at the 30-minute mark on 3 weeks ago video. We'll look it up right after the show.
He's right. He's right.
What do you mean?
He's right.
I'm crazy? You said that one house will be Republican, one will be Democrat. He said both will go to Democrats.
He said that I said both will go to Republicans, and he said that one would go Democrat. And
really?
Yeah.
Wow, my mind just plays tricks on me.
You're an honest guy.
No, but the problem is can I just take you out for a sandwich?
now, you see, I was going to take him out to a full steak dinner.
I know, but you won the bet, so you can't take me nowhere.
Okay, nobody bet Heshy because you don't seem to.
I'm vegan.
I'm paying. He's vegan.
I'm vegan.
Vegan is probably super cheap.
I'm a cheap
yeah.
dick.
Okay.
Vegan is like $3 a sandwich.
Oh, good. Let's go any place you want.
Well, let's check up that mark because it's like. Did my mind forget?
Before we get to the end of the show, I want to talk about this. My boy Z, who's a co-host on this show with his buddy Elkie, I always scream that we should stop guns. Now 2 weeks ago we had the shooting in a synagogue that killed a bunch of people. Some animal.
And his gun was apparently legal.
Okay, now let's go back this week.
The California one?
The California. There was a shooting now. A guy walks into a nightclub. While he's texting, he's shooting people. while he's texting.
Was his gun legal? That's what I want to know.
Maybe we should
There's
make
no way
texting
his gun
illegal.
was legal. There was
His gun was legal. He was a Marine. He was a Marine, and his gun was legal.
Why?
He
Just
had
because
he
you're a
had
Marine, you
illegal
don't have
modification and
Yeah.
illegal extended magazine, but the gun was legal.
Okay, so we have
What
problems.
do you mean? People
We
who
have a
go
lot
to
of
No, no,
problems.
just because
Why
you're a
would this-
Marine, hold on. Just because you're a Marine, your gun is not legal. You still have to go for a gun license and a gun test.
Yeah.
And they don't give
Did
you
he have,
gun
like,
licenses for machine guns. He had a machine gun.
No, he had a
Disorder?
handguns.
He had a handgun.
Handgun,
Did he have PTSD or something?
probably. We'll find out.
So
Oh, no, he's
don't
dead.
they test
He's
for that? Right? Is he? Don't they test him for that?
He passed tests. So listen, it's hard to. It's easy to. It's not easy, but people can fake it, and people can get past with the
Wow.
psychiatric evaluation.
What?
Well, I believe
at the end of the day-
guns should be outlawed. What do you say?
It's difficult for me to come to terms. I
Oh,
don't.
you know what
I
would
don't
be
think that
great?
it's 1 second. I don't think
Okay.
that it's a plausible solution to outlaw guns. I do think there has to be universal national gun laws that apply to statewide. In other words, if you can, Indiana shares a border with Chicago, right? Chicago is one of the most crime-ridden cities in America. Indiana, you walk across the state line. Literally, you can walk from Chicago into Indiana, purchase a gun from somebody on the street. You don't require any paperwork, anything. You just literally can
You
hand
can't officially
somebody
legally
$100
walk
and
with
buy
it.
a gun and walk back into
You're not
Chicago.
allowed to, but you're not allowed to.
But you're not allowed to. But they did no crime within Indiana. In other words, it's so easy to access a gun in another state and just transport it. So you see, like in California, they have very strict gun laws, but all of these different gun laws don't protect
I believe we should stop allowing guns to be made, just like they want to stop menthol cigarettes now to be made. You know, they
What?
stop it. Yeah, they can.
What are we becoming Canada?
We are so busy with stupid laws that they want to make gun laws to be. Let's take a call before the show ends. Hello, you're on the air, and I know you tried to call a couple times. Can we get through this time? Their phone is not working.
Maybe
Yes.
the phone's not working.
Hello.
But so first off, maybe they can have this thing that, like, you know, it's a certain sound and all the guns deactivate. Is that possible?
No.
just put
I
that out
love
there.
Esty. I just love her.
The problem now we were getting into is 3D printing. How do you feel about that? Because that has me worried. People can download the blueprints for a gun and print a gun.
Yeah, but
at home.
you have to buy the bullets.
And you have to be really rich to own a printer. Isn't it like
Right.
madly expensive?
$30,000.
Oh,
Okay, but to make that
Don't you
plastic
need, like-
gun would cost a lot of money too. That 3D printer is not a cheap thing to print. You can go to buy a gun for $200-300 instead of printing one.
Yeah,
for
but now you can print 20 guns and just sell the guns, and boom, you made your money
you're not
back.
allowed to sell guns in America. You cannot sell guns.
didn't mean
without a
legally.
I don't
license.
mean legally.
Well, if you're buying illegally, you can go to any gangster and buy it from the street.
where are these
anywhere you
gangsters? I
want.
haven't met any.
I know, but you could just walk into the Bronx and you'll find a bunch of them.
Hey, does anybody have a gun?
I'm
Hello,
with you that we
anybody?
need to do a lot about our gun
We need to
crisis.
do a lot
We
about
do.
a gun. We need a lot about
You
drugs.
see, Japan has
I'm-
like 6 gun deaths in the
And
entire
I'm,
year,
I'm shouting
and they
out.
have half the amount of population.
And I'm shouting out to our councilman, Kalman Yeager, instead of you being busy removing
Does
the
he have
politi-
any power with this gun thing?
No,
Yes,
New
he
York,
does.
yeah.
New York, he's
New York
part of the
doesn't have
city
any gun
council.
issues.
We do have a lot of gun issues in the city of New York. Yeah, shootings.
What?
Open up the New York Post
You're talking
every
gang
day.
related.
I don't care. No, regular people
We have
every
the
day.
lowest. We have the lowest proportion of
I don't know
gun
what
crimes
fake.
relative to
I don't
the
know what
population.
busy.
I don't know what
depressed.
fake you're talking about. There was 2,046 gun shootings last year in the city of New York.
I don't know about that
Really?
number.
Yeah.
I know gun deaths was like under 300.
Oh, I'm sorry. 300 is not enough for you.
300 in a city of 8 million.
It really helps that I believe in
Not
God,
eight-
and
not
whoever thinks
80,
die
not-
does.
Not 80 million. It's 8
8
million.
million.
And I'm sorry that one person or a kid that gets shot and I have to cry for him, it's a bad thing.
You're
yes.
right, 100%. I agree with that. I'm saying relative to other populated urban
Again,
communities.
you're so
We're
busy
talking,
with.
one second. We're talking about Dallas, Chicago, LA,
I'm not
Baltimore.
interested. You
All
know,
these cities, New York has the lowest gun
do you
crime
know
rate.
why I
per
am?
capita.
For
Do you
us,
know
we're
why?
just too busy.
Hello. Do you
We
know why?
also have really great gun laws.
But
We
hello.
do?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Misha.
It's really
For us.
difficult to get a gun.
Misha, do you know why I'm running for a local political office and not a big one? Because I want to help my local community. Sure, there's hunger in other states and other countries, but I have hunger here. I have opioid
What's with all the
epidemic here.
benefits?
I have young kids on the street over here doing drugs. You know, today I was talking to a young boy and I walked into his apartment full of marijuana and smoke. You know what I mean?
Wait, where's this
Marijuana.
person?
I'm not telling you guys.
You know
Come
what?
on, I
Now
wanna
Trump is
visit.
going to get reelected. He's going to make marijuana legal
Wait,
right
who?
before the 2020.
Who?
Trump.
I'm so excited.
Of course.
Are you guys crazy? The federal
Wait, I heard
government-
that Florida just voted that
What do
it
you
shouldn't
mean
be legal, only medically. I'm like, I understand if you don't want to smoke, but you're gonna not allow your neighbors to smoke.
Give me
You
a
don't
break.
smoke
It's
if you don't want
illegal
to.
in like, what is it, 4 stuff? You could purchase in dispensaries in like 4 states.
8 states.
What
What I'm saying
Come
is,
on.
if you're a citizen of a place and you don't like smoking weed, you have to ban other people from smoking it? Like, why is it a vote? Only people who smoke weed can vote if it should be legal or not. If you don't smoke,
So
right, if you don't
I
smoke,
will-
how can you vote for other people to if they're allowed to or not? It's like, I don't use doors, but I'm going to outlaw doors so that other people can't use it. Like, you should vote for what's applicable to you. Like, only gay people should vote for gay marriage because it's their deal.
You know, ST. You know, I
mean,
was-
I'm
Nobody
really
should
gonna-
be able to vote against
Misha,
it.
I was arguing.
Unless it applies to them, because hey, let me vote that you can't have dogs because I don't like dogs.
was-
So you don't have one. Why is that on
You know,
me?
but ST, I was
With you
arguing.
on that.
I was arguing
Okay.
with ST in the car that why am I angry at my son? Because he mixed in with me and my son Yaakov going to Israel. That my son feels that he has a right to give me advice about my son. He's my son, and you have no right to mix in and do things. So ST says, well, if somebody's beating his son, do you mix in? I said, I'm not beating my son. I just have an issue about sending him money and not going.
What I'm
to
saying
One
is
Israel.
second, are
sibling
these your
support-
2 sons?
What?
Are these 2 sons of yours?
3.
3 sons, and 2 of them are involved in this
2
petty.
of them ganged up against me on the little one.
Is it possible that they maybe have some experience in dealing with you in the past and could offer you some advice?
No,
That they have from an objective perspective.
I am the father.
Right, that doesn't. But they grew up with you, right? So my father, for example, dealt with us in a very. I love my father. I love
But
everything
I'm a
about him.
good guy. I'm very smart.
So is my father. But I also can critique the way that he raised me. I could say, Dad, when we grew up and you did this and this, it made us feel like this. And he'll take a step back and be like, wow, you know what?
You know, when I
I'm
hired,
glad you told me
When-
that. And he came to me a few years ago and he said, because of what we realized and the way that we raised you and the way you guys communicated with us, we changed the way that we raised the next group
I
of
don't
kids that were born.
I follow the same rules and it's working good for me. But I
no,
want
it
to say,
needs to change. The
but
rules that
it's-
applied back in the day don't work today's
Yeah,
day.
I'm
You
not-
have to be nice
I'm
to your
not
kids or
looking
out.
I'm
Boston
not looking
University.
about the. Excuse me. I'm not looking about the rules that apply. I'm looking at the rules that apply today. That I raise my voice today. I want to say so. When somebody comes to work for me, I sit them down in the interview and I tell them one thing. Do you know what the difference between a stupid person and a smart person is?
There's only one difference.
There's only one difference.
Okay.
They both think they know everything.
I thought the stupid person was a Republican.
So
Oh
weird.
God, that's
wait,
terrible.
that's not
terrible.
different. They both think they're smart, so they have something in common.
No, I didn't say they both think they're smart. They both think they know everything.
Right. So they both think they know everything, so they have something in common, not something different.
No, they don't have nothing in common because the stupid person is stupid, doesn't know anything, and the smart person who thinks he's too smart, whatever.
Everybody thinks that they know
It was
best.
a joke, Esty.
Oh, I
God's
see.
sakes, man.
I
Wow.
dissect jokes. I do that.
Okay, wow, you're making too much into it.
Whatever. I'm just saying that I think siblings supporting each other is so great because you see sometimes when a parent dies and they have a will left over that the kids like kill each
I
other
didn't
over
die.
this.
I
I
didn't
know.
die.
What I'm saying is siblings who support each other, that's a beautiful sign. You should be proud of your kids that they stick up for each
No,
other, even if it's against you
but
and it hurts. At least they're
But
together.
I asked him, I said, let me do the job. I am the father.
But you didn't want to support him.
I did want to
They were
support
supporting your brother when you wouldn't
him.
support
They didn't
him.
support him. They sent him away from me. And
It's
snuck
not
him
away
out of
from
town.
you. They supported his decision when you wouldn't support
But
it.
his decision was wrong.
According to you're the smartest person in the world. You know all the decisions that are right.
I am his father.
The fathers don't always know what's best.
How old is your
What?
son?
He's 18.
Okay.
I'm smarter than
You know
Let
what's
him
best?
make his mistakes.
Right.
No,
First off,
no.
yes, I said that. Let him make a
Why?
mistake.
I am the father. I want to stop him.
What's
from
the
being-
mistake that he's making that you think
He's making mistakes.
He's going to Israel instead of going to college first. He wants to first go to Israel and then go to college.
Oh, I'm with you on this.
You
But I
think
love you,
first go to
Lisa. Thank
college?
you.
You're saying that he has to first go to college and then go to Israel?
Is he going? What is he going to Israel for?
He's going for nothing to learn Torah.
Oh, give me a break.
That's because he
It's
doesn't support
college.
Torah. That's not. That's
no,
not.
it's not Torah.
He wants to be free
you know-
from his household and he wants to feel like he's an
not
adult for the first
free.
time in his
Excuse
life.
me.
Okay.
I want you to know my first 2 sons, I made them finish college. Then they went to Israel. And look at them, beautiful. And they're very religious.
Really? Because they're
authorities.
fighting you. So maybe.
They're fighting me because they think that they should have had fun first. I don't have fun. You think I don't want to take a time off and sit in Miami Beach?
So just
I'll
because you
tell
didn't have
I'll tell
fun,
you
they
why I
shouldn't have
side
fun?
with you, because those years, especially 18, 19, 20, those years are the most critical years in forming your.
What about
prefrontal
letting him make his own
cortex.
mistake?
Fine, but you're depriving him of those crucial years
Right.
where he's finally he's solidifying the information that's being passed to his prefrontal cortex, and by that point, once he wasted those years and he goes to college after that, That's it. He lost
And I want you to coming to the end of the
retain
show. I just want you to know I
Okay.
blame my 2 sons for making me gain all this extra weight.
Just blame everything on everybody
I
else.
do. I blame them for everything because of the aggravation they made me. So I gained all this weight. Now I have to lose all this weight. So everybody,
It's good to get your son out of the house. You won't.
no, that's about. I want you all to donate to the Tischler family at AOL.com, Zelly, or you can just mail a check to the Justin F. Heshy Show at 5318 16th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11204. We're going to try to raise over $390,000 or at least $100,000. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the show. See you next Monday. You're wonderful to all our advertisers. Everybody, we love you listening. Thank you. Good night. Esti Misha, I love you. Wonderful.
Okay.